Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here back with more Let's Play Skies of Arcadia, and as you can see where I am on the map, I'm on this little northern section here in the lands of ice. To get here, the best way is just to go all the way around and down and straight this way. You can't go through, we can't pass through the Dark Rift like you can any of the other Sky Rifts, so you can't, just go straight here from, anywhere else. You've got to go from Crescent Isle that way. But now that we're here, right where I'm sitting, if you look down, you can kind of see there's something under the ice there. So we are going to crash through the ice to the ruins of ice. And right off the bat, there is a gem somewhere right in this area. Come on. Vice does not seem to want to cooperate with moving at the moment. He's freaking all sorts of the hell out. There we go. Alright. So we got another cham. We'll go ahead and use that, because, why? Why not? I also got gold pollen off of one of the Kinzels. I don't know what that is, but I got one of them. Got a couple of seeds off some of the bad guys as well, and another wind gem ring. So, why not? Why not? Alright, the sound effect of walking on this does drive me batshit. Like, I don't know. Alright, so this is a fun dungeon. We got all sorts of stuff. Visitor to Glacia. Answer my question and open your own path. The rock just talked to us. Deep within the purple moonstone lies the power to hold the world still. What is this power? Power of fire, power of ice, power of lightning. Dude, really? We're in a land of ice. I'm gonna say lightning. Yeah. I do not know. So, we can't go these directions yet. We can only go in which way that it opens. So, and there's an odd thing here that'll play in later. Basically, if you don't, this is a fairly linear dungeon, and it's ice slides. How cool! Get it? Cool. Yeah, I don't know what is wrong with me today. I'm just kinda special. Alright, so we've only got one way we can go, and that's through this door. So let's just do that. And that takes us, I don't know where we're going. Okay, here's another one. This one's red. Answer my query and open your own path. The purple crest hides a certain number. What is that number? Alright, so this is related to the crests that you see when you use the magic. What is the number hidden in the crest? It's maybe 2. Is the thing. So that opens that path, and we're gonna go down this slide. And again, this is almost not fun because of how linear it is. Alright, and we jump down and go through another door. And what do you think is going to happen here? There's another stone! And asking a question. Visitor Glacia, answer the last query and open your own path. Purple moonstones affect the abilities of living things. What are the abilities most valued by the people of Glacia? Alright, so power and courage is red. Life and healing is green. That leaves will and spirit. And that opens that pathway. And again, we go this way. And I don't know if these actually count as swashbuckler events. They give the same noise, but yeah, it's hard to say. And again, we're in the exact same room. Yeah. But now, we have, you know, the actual dungeon. This looks like it's the last door. Fog is so thick I can barely see what's in front of me. Why don't we just use fire magic? That'll help out, won't it? And whee! Whee! Where did Vice go? I'm down here, trying to not die, falling into an abyss. That was kind of close. If we can see the sky rift through the floor, then that means we're at the bottom. And for some reason, the fog lifts, and we realize just how close to death Vice was.
Wow!
Buildings shaped like icicles hanging from the ceiling. Powerful mages using the power of the purple moon, they built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. No. So it was, and because it was underground, the Rains of Destruction really didn't do anything to it. But where are all the people? Hey, Aka just, you know, hit the nail on the head. People of Glacia just disappeared. Maybe they fell off into the abyss, because who the hell builds their city over nothing? That's like the people in the Jetsons. We build our apartments, you know, 100 stories up in the air, and their exercise machines are on the outside. We are dumb in the future. Think of all the knowledge that was lost. Everything these people worked so hard, going to stay buried here forever. Until we excavate it and learn their secrets. Alright, so now we're in the actual part of the dungeon. That first part was basically just... yeah. If you didn't answer the questions right, you got stuck in an infinite loop. So, this place, pretty straightforward. I mean, for the most part. There's only so many places we can go, and we'll actually have to come back here to actually get one piece of treasure, because we do not have access to it at the moment. So, be sure to keep that in mind. And as we're walking, you can see that we're filling in the map for the traversable area. And we get into fights. There are random battles here. I don't think there's anything really, you know, impressive here, I'm just gonna say. I mean, yeah. So, let's see, we've got arc loopers. They're purple. They're fantastic. And we're gonna just guard, and now we're gonna rain of swords and guard. And they're gonna run, more than likely. All of them. Nope. A couple of them are gonna... nope, you're gonna attack. I was thinking you were going to, do something. Killed 2 of them, at least. That's fantastic. And I'm staying with the red...
that was easy.
Moonstone for my weapons, because, you know, why not? Even though everyone has already learned Pyrolin at this point, I really do need to have Vice focus on green, because he's so lagging behind. Alright, so as you can see, there's lots of things that we can't do at the moment. So, it's just follow the path that you can. And so there's nothing that we can do there. We can go that way, which I don't think is the way I want to go. I think this is not quite right. I'm having trouble following this map a little, because keeping tabs on where it's supposed to go. This actually might be where I want to go. Alright, so we've got a seal. A snake seal thing. We got Lambda Burst to take care of that, and the penguins will die from Lambda Burst. Or they'll run. And Cupel Claymore for the win, which adds the status effect of silence at times, so keep that in mind. I think all of the sword Cupel forms have a status effect. Jesus, are the penguins actually going to do anything? If that's the case, why did they bother fighting me in the first place? And that's actually one thing I dislike about the random encounter system in this game, is the first thing a lot of enemies are going to do is just run away. And then why did you take the time to program a random battle? Why would you do that? Alright, so no, this is not the way I want to go. I want to go the other way, because this way leads to a dead end, but an item. So we want to get the item first, before we do anything else. Yeah, this leads to... Oh no, what? I'm confused. I don't know where I'm going. I really don't. This should be the way I thought, but no. Apparently not. This is what I thought was an item. And again, more penguins. And... Oh, you're gonna call allies. Okay. Just in time for him to die. And watch one of the other ones run away before I get it. Oh no. Thanks for just adding to my gold totals. Because you're all dead. This is why I don't take this seriously.
That was easy.
Like, at all. Alright, and from here on I'll probably cut out the random battles, because... Oh no, there is the... Okay, this is a treasure chest. I thought this was the other one. So that's Ice Splitter, which I think is a... weapon for Vice? No, it's a weapon for Aka. Yep. Boomerang with an icy clear sharp blade that seemingly freezes the air it flies through. Okay. Alright, so now we go back up the other way that we just came from. And yeah, I'll be cutting out random battles from here on out. Because there are some new bad guys, but who cares? Oh no, I will do a couple more fights, because I'll show off some new abilities. So let's see here. We have Pirate's Wrath and Epsilon Mirror. And her big one. We'll do Pirate's Wrath because it's going to take a lot. Alright, Pirate's Wrath. We'll do that, and then we'll focus and focus and focus to help build some of the stuff up. Okay, so I don't know why I just kind of blanked out, like, oh, I'm in a random battle, and normally I don't do anything in random battles. So there's one. And I don't think I'll have enough for Aka's this next turn. I might. I doubt, though. But there's Crystal, and we've seen that before. And her new Ice Slicer. Alright. Do we have enough? We do! Omega Cyclone! And he's gonna run, which means this one probably is gonna die from this attack. So... And this is just over the top, too. Like, this is really over the top. Look at this. I don't know what's actually going on. It has nothing to do with a cyclone. At all, really. Alright, so now we've got one more ability, but we don't get to see that in this fight. Epsilon Mirror. Which really all that does is restores Aka's MP, so I probably won't even use that one right now. We'll probably be using that one in some of the boss fights later. So, just to make sure I've got people with MP. So yeah, now I will cut out random battles, because, you know, not necessary. And we're gonna go this way, and I can only go down, so that's where we're gonna go. And a random battle! Yay! Okay, that took way longer than it needed to. Alright, so we've got... Hey, that's a treasure chest too! But another fight, because fights are just way too common here. I'm actually a firm believer that random battles happen when you just do too many inputs on the controller, like using the L and R buttons to rotate around just increases that. And we have a Zilvan Bane fight, so yay! I said I was going to cut out all the fights, but we've got Zilvan freaking Bane. I am so tired of this man. You have no idea. So let's kill him. As we always do. Enkrum on Vice. Actually, I'm gonna have Vice attack Enkrum on Vice. Enkrum on Enrique. And Enrique attack. And then I'm just going to have Vice and Enrique use their signature moves. Cutlass Fury and Royal Blade.
Move! Give me strength!
And that gives 2 attack rounds where they've got a regular attack in with Enkrum. And hopefully I can fit both special moves in the next turn. And you're going to attack because you're a dick. But I'm going to attack because I dislike you. And you counterattack. Fantastic. Alright. Not quite enough. So we are going to Justice Shield. And that'll help with the damage, and we'll still get some damage in on our own with Vice. I could go Pirate's Wrath. Pirate's Wrath does do more damage, but it's also one of those... I really don't think it does enough damage versus the amount of spirit that it requires. So... And thankfully we had the Justice Shield effect up on that, or she'd be dead. So... yeah. And again, not quite enough. And we're gonna heal ourselves with a Sacralin Crystal. Because we don't want her to die. And I seem to have hit this spot where I have I'm only going to be getting just enough spirit to not do what I was aiming to do. I'm glad I used a full health crystal on her. Jeez, that's going to suck.
Let's try this.
He has a thing against Fina. He wants Fina taken down, and I'm not a fan of that. Alright, we will focus and guard and attack, and if this doesn't do it, I will have more than enough. Okay, no, that did it. So, another Zilvan Bane fight down the drain.
We did it!
So, not a concern anymore. However, it's not over. We have more Sylvanbane madness to deal with. And we get a Zal Seed from that. And the treasure we get is the Winter Orb. Casket of Infinite Winters sort of deal. Alright, I'm going to end this episode here. And I will see you guys in the next installment. Till then, later everyone.